Welcome to the next bit. We've got windmills here. Windmills! Can you fucking believe it? We're gonna have a go. We could change characters if we want. I'll change my entire character. Who shall we be? Why not? We'll try all three out and see if there's a one we prefer. I'm gonna fall into the trap here, aren't I? Of we're gonna get to harder levels and I'm gonna keep switching to new guys. And not even considering the fact that fucking normal James has come out. There we go. I'll earn my keep at the very least. Right, well, let's go. Let's go think about the wind. Here we are on the floor, look at trees evermore, bibbidi bonkers. Think about the tent and go to sleep. Good. We've got bonking stick, like normal. Let's see what more skills bring us. Can we fierce? Very much as expected. We've seen, really, all these characters in action. Until we start unlocking... I think they had more combos at this point, but until we start unlocking that, we're not going to see any real differences, any big moments, any large crumpets. I wouldn't have believed. But it's nice to shake a branch at people every now and again, isn't it? It's nice to think, oh, that's great! Oh, brilliant! Hey, woohoo! Yep, the way you're thinking it doesn't really sound like you mean it very much, though, does it? Let's be honest. Oh well. Oh well, foam suds for the weak, doesn't it? There's nothing else that can be considered. Oh, fucking hell, a lot more of you behind me than I thought. There's an old war going on here. There's an entire battle of big boys taking place over the sea. Turnips. Sea turnips. Grow them in the ocean if you dare. If you can't be bothered, I'll just ask someone else. So, stop interrupting me with a single well-aimed blow right on my cock. You won't win. You won't have a go. Come on. Throushed. That one attack was apparently a 5-hit combo. Oi. Oi, Mr. Swordsworthy, you're gonna get rude. You're gonna get rude at night, and you're gonna get rude during the Beef Wellington Festival as well. Go out. Nurtured. Taciturn. Rough up the scrummage. Take solace in knowing that your wife's not alone in the forge machine! We're all getting forged together over here. It's a simple... No. It was a simple miscalculation, Your Honour. I thought the beans would land closer to the avalanche! All I wanted to do was send beans to the victims. But no. It landed squarely on the head of the Judge Magister, killing him. You might wonder how this managed to happen so far from what I reported to be my target site. Well, you'd have to speak with Casper Calculations, the person who takes charge of the catapult every day, at around 7 AM. Oi. Granted? No! Not while I'm granting! Granting Casper his deliverance right at the end here, and you just have to keep interrupting and going, oh, black sheep, I actually think you're not a sheep at all. I think you're a secret other thing that nobody's invented yet. Some sort of bonus animal. And the natural enemy of the law, perhaps. I mean, it makes sense that you've got to be one of those two things, doesn't it? You're either a sheep or you're not right. That's my black and white blanket statement. Not to be confused with the other statement I sometimes make, which is, there is a black and white blanket over there. That's a different... Oh, swish. We're all having a swish round. We're all having a smoke of the old funny cigar. We're done being alive there, it seems. No, bonus item for me. Yeah, I got it. I got it that time. Right. Now we go round the big fucking place, look. Well, this is a large open expanse with nothing in it. That's not suspicious. Oh, I'm here! I'm here, with you, here. Purple.
Bow to the miracles of the way of peace.
Point at you. Miracle wind! Ooh, blown. You're getting blown.
Keep advancing.
I know for a fact that there's a way to stop the wind this week. You gotta keep going. No, you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. Oh, God. Oh, sausage, James. I'm going to keep going. I can see the windmill. I can see the Fwooft generator. You're not fooling anyone. It's all smickery and trickery, isn't it? Look at this thing. The miracle of woodwork. Hooray. Ow! Sort of a very derivative Joy of Painting style show about making a big windmill to hurt the Han Dynasty. Go on, here are the various windmills that are most effective for revolution. Revolution windmill. Termite contingency. Beef stroganoff. Attend. What if you were told that the stroganoff was attended to? Would you be like, oh well that's in hand then? Or would you wonder what the fuck it meant? It depends how regularly you're called upon to attend to stroganoff, I suppose. Oi! Normal wasp. Hateful fiend. The incredible weak man is here at once again. Smacked. I'll smack a plate of peas through you. with the strength of an armor-piercing round, the peas will penetrate. Penetration peas, I yell, and then you die. I mean, the peas have to hit you first, obviously. You may yet dodge the peas, Your Honor. just explaining to a judge how you're going to assassinate them during the trial. In public, plain view of everyone. Who would bother to stop you? You're only holding a plate of peas. You have to really make sure you've not done this before. This is the kind of trick you can only get away with the once. Because that's going to make news. That's going to make headlines when the peas come home. When you get your vegetable fatalities. The 5-a-day bandit, they call you. But there'll be no room for error. No, sirs. You've got the most disclosed beak in the Citadel. Aye. Well, you are rude, but I'm even ruder like this. Take charge. Hooray! Hooray! Big things! Big things are coming through the future pipes. This is where I get visions poured through the sink directly to me. Oi! Thraps. Thrapped castles. It's not. Let's not get carried away, you shit. You dunker. Darily or otherwise. Attorneys at odds. You can. This is an unusual law firm in that you only get one of the two of them, and you do have to pick. It's a law firm / competition between the two of them. Odd atmosphere in the place. It's an odd windmill we brilg. We brilg? Oh, sir, I brilged the windmill again. Please don't tell everybody. Please don't go to the norm. I can't control the camera. I can't make the camera sing sweet praises. Now the wind doesn't. Now the wind's a bit less silly. Now hurt the guy. Now take care of his faceplate. Oi! Let me out. Let me out of the mead. Mead prison, activate. Or deactivate, I just said I wanted to be let out. Get rid of the prisons, no! No sir, I don't like the cage. Waff. Waftus. Snurby. Yump. Jumpings. Horrors. Financial and otherwise. Lumpy things. Lumpy things are always good. Lumpy things beneath a hood. That's the secret. That's the secret to my success. It's all the lumps at once. No! No, Captain Fingers, you've got nothing left. I won't humour you. I'm gonna have a sense of humour like Pete Dix, and you're gonna watch. Dance. Dance. Mister, I can't help but twist your narrative slightly, come on. Accidental Spin Doctor. Available for all missions. It's all missions Eve, come on, get it all done. Get your tasks out of the way. Aye! They do like knocking you over, don't they? They do like thinking to themselves, no boys! The boys aren't allowed in here. It's only not yacht understood. Come on. I've made a bit of an understatement the other day when I called your grandfather a clock. Hey! Oi! Hurting me with your bloody face. Massive headbutts for massive princes. Taking the time to call Luke Skywalker. Fire. Fire the going. Bring out the shish. Come on. Yarp Klungdeville is one of the lads. Alright? Spunt Crowded is one of the lads. Testicle Aberystwyth, not one of the lads. Humbly is one of the lads. This is all the information we have so far. Tune in next week for another bloody Lads Rundown animated special. We draw a cartoon of an elephant running down the street crying so that we can to better communicate the identities of the lads. This graphic was designed to be formidable. Not formidable, informative, I guess. It's the image that conveys the most information. Scientifically. So that's not even our fault. That's Bill Nye's fault. He's decided that. Bill Nye decides your fate. And he has to be stopped. He has to be stopped. He has to be brought to justice. He's doing a big science over there, taking up space. He's used his science powers to become a physical object. It's a slippery slope. First of all, you're tangible, then what happens? Yep, that's right, you're selling drugs to penguins. Kicking policemen down a hill.
Impressive.
Utter anarchy. Although I will concede it's fucking funny to watch. Bunch of penguins completely off their gourd slapping a police officer down a hill. You gotta watch out for my memory game. It's gonna be so careful of you. Oh, the memory escapes us all. It gets to 2 o'clock and you think, oh, the peas must be done by now. Surely. The peas, which I started cooking at midnight, must no longer be a threat to public safety. Stop it. Stop it! Stop it, Granite Boy. You got too bloody rigid just then. I'm concerned for your fucking well-being. You know, I heard someone else say that. That's their catchphrase whenever they get punched. Whoa! Single swish! They call me the Single Swish Commander, you know. Because I'm pretty great. Dragon Amulet, level 3. Pretty great. There's less people dying in the bloody river than there was before. Not nearly the same level of gunge. Captain Gunge will be thumped off his nuts, won't he? When he hears about all this. When he hears the terrible tale of James Big. Anyway. As we thwarted, the turbines came off and we're all going central mode. Forced to retreat, Zhang Jia gathers his troops in a final attempt at resistance against the hard forces. Will they go round and everything depends on this. Thank you. The final go. Is there some sort of advantage to doing the other ones? I mean, you level up, obviously, but does it affect the events that happen in this big final stage? Because this is clearly the last one. For the yellow turbines. But I think we maybe even just worry about that next time. Because I don't think this is going to take a short amount of time at all. So let's go for that and have a look for it through it forever. Thanks. Goodbye, 3 of you.